They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drop, and a quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. It's second down.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold them to no gain.
On third down, it's Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's taken in. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down. As the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on fourth down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. Finding space at the 15. And he will get into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown Bears. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On play action, here's Darnold. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but play.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here to Swift.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took to get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. One quarter in the books. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go play action here with Williams. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
That'll be caught, and he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. Throwing, Darnold. That is brought in, and he will score. Njigba, touchdown Seahawks. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. A throw on the move is caught. And they will finally run him down. A big-time play for the Bears. 35 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Now Swift. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Forced out wide. He runs with it. And he'll be taken down as we take down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 4 brings brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That's going to be caught, and he's going to get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down. Now Williams. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Roll with Dunze. Touchdown, Sam. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Darnold to throw. This one complete right side. Here we go. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Now Walker. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Now Seattle's going to use the 1st of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the 1st half clock. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
He's going to look deep, going to Cup. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Taken in right side by Barnard. First and 10 now from the 36.
It's a gain of 8.
Darnold to the air once more. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
A 53-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good.
Is good.
And the Seahawks are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They'll go play action with Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. Now, Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Darnold. They'll try to hit him with a screen. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 1.
At the 45-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practice. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he will have the Seahawks first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
And the Seahawks first down. 24-yard gain on the play.
Here's Darnold again.
First down.
Into the hands of his tight end, Barnard. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the Bears' 28-yard line.
To throw again is Darnold. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
And it's third down.
On 3rd and 2, it's Darnold. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there.
To the goal line and in. Cooper Kupp, touchdown Seattle. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Jason Myers to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Now and he lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Exiting the pocket right. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Williams. That's a short throw caught by Kmet. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Williams. Quick slash, caught by Bowden. He's going to pick up the first down and more. He will go all the way. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown. I'm
just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play right after the catch.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
On on play action. Here's Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go, set.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a Seahawks.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll complete it to Barner. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
10 more yards.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. Out to his right. Oh, the ball's out. Looked like one of the Seahawks was in there and did keep the ball with Seattle.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
Darnold now to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Rolling right. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score. Game on. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
The Seahawks.
Darnold to throw. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. So, things are a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Duvernay on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
By Ernest Jones. A 6-yard pickup.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go play action here with Williams. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 3rd down and 3. They'll drop to throw. That's a short one, caught by Loveland.
It all comes down to this, Mike. I mean, barring something crazy happening, they just don't have enough timeouts to get the ball back again. So, 4th down, gotta have it. Keep your hopes alive. After what's been a great game, the final moments, it all comes down to this play.
indeed go. It's Williams. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the Bears first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. One gain of a yard. Brings up
Here's 2nd and 9.
What is going on?
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. It's a big play there on 3rd down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
What is up?
They're going for it. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down. They convert style there. Big play on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the ground, it's Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
38-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
What is up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
22-yard line.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll.
So this one in the win column for the Bears. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.
free.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before you enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer. Cooped up, too up, make. Get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see the got get it, go retrieve it, just short small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Yeah. Yeah. Glizz out. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My thing I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue Delta. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hate no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most wanted. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, trying to give me some more. On op pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it goes.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Buffalo Bills. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from Orchard Park. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Round 80.
From the gun, Josh Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 31 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you, that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
He's brought down at the 37-yard
so,
line.
from the 37, here's 2nd down and 4.
Let's go.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Nice job by the defense there. Took away all the options downfield, and quarterback realized pretty quickly, I got no choice but to check this down, and results in no gain.
He gets this complete to Shakir. A gain there of 11. Good for a Bills first down.
And the Bills first down. First and 10.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 21, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he'll take this down to about the 7.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Bucs 7-yard line.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. Play action. Here's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Allen going to throw here on 3rd and goal. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. Are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A run on 1st and goal. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Irving goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
Their own 7-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now it's Allen. A dive and a catch. Incredible. We've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bills first down.
To throw is Allen. That's to Kincaid once again. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
That's another Bills first down.
To the air is Allen. That's fun. It's Jackson Hall. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Again, it's Allen to the air. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Throwing again is Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid.
A gain of 10 yards.
On the handoff. This is Cook. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. From the gun, here is Allen. That is caught. Hooks gets the ground. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard
Here's
line.
Allen now on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Cook. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
To the air once more is Allen. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 20 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
On the coverage.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Jamel Dean that time, all over him in coverage. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
King. 180.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. Now it's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Moving to his left. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. You know, how often do we see, Mike, in these 3rd and short situations, there's so many bodies up near the line of scrimmage, and this back has his head down, hitting it so hard that sometimes he runs into that line, and sometimes he can come out that backside.
180. Hey, alert. Watch out.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
Let's make make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Chase McLaughlin.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. His kick is good. And the Bucs will make the lead 11-0. So 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They send Evans in motion. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this to the 20. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Johnson now to return. Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at the 12.
12-yard line.
Play action. It's Allen. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And he's taken down up past the 35.
It's a gain of 29.
That pickup good for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Look out! Look out!
A run up the middle with Cook. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Stop. Half 85, half 85. Look out!
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. On the move is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 12 yards.
It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Buffalo.
First down.
Half 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Regular. Look out!
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shakir. And he'll take this one in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They are unable to add on the point after.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return is Sean Tucker. They'll go with the reverse. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
180!
Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Now he'll run. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Welcome just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Start! Let's go!
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Set. Start.
Baker going to give it to Irving. He'll get about 2. Matt Milano there to stop it. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Kings, Kings, Kings! Run, run, run. Real, real, real. Watch out!
Here's Mayfield. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Irving now gets it to start the 4th. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2.
On 2nd down, Baker forced out left. He keeps it himself. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
180! Watch out!
Here's carry number 1 for Rachaad White. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down.
180! Watch out!
They'll run with Irving. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Regular, regular, regular. Watch out!
We'll go again here with Irvin. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down.
180! Regular! Up, up! Point it right. Stop!
They'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Hey, alert!
They'll go. Mayfield. Now he'll work his way out right. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Buccaneers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You just had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game, Mike. You see it so often on fourth down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure on your paced defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. To return, here's Ray Davis. And this turns out to be a disaster. He's down at his own 1-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux Messer up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Welcome to New Orleans with the educated.
Middle. What's that?
Off the play fake, here's Allen. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 98 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points. Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
What's that?
On the handoff, it's Irvin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden.